So welcome back to the final segment of youth drama in a season of Bangla drama. So we're going to be talking about cultural shift, using the mother tongue and how this affects us in our dramas and how our dramas affect us. So firstly, how does it feel to grow up in Britain as a Bengali?
I feel very comfortable because I have lots of scope to learn and know about my culture, such as we are celebrating Boishakhi Mela, Pitha Mela, Bengali drama, Bengali musical program and Bengali drama scene and more.
So that's really great. So can you introduce yourself?
Okay, thank you. My name is Mahafir. I'm 7 years old. I'm going to be 8. Anyway, I'm 7 plus now. My birthday is on 22nd May.
Yeah.
And I go to school too. My school is called Sandvika.
My name's Shreya. I'm 14 years old and I go to school in Woodford Green. I think being a Bengali, growing up in Britain, it's almost as if you get to see the world through two different sets of eyes and you get two different perspectives on everything. Our schools are obviously quite culturally diverse. I think being able to use another language at home, being able to use our mother tongue at home, that really gives us a different insight into life and gives us the opportunity to see things differently.
So what connection do you have with your mother tongue, growing up with so many British people around you?
I mean, because we have a different social life in school and a different social life out of school, I think you have to keep a barrier between your English friends and your Bengali friends, as at home you mostly speak Bangla and out of school we speak English with our friends and everything. So it's kind of a mix between what you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
So.
Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Vriddhi and I'm 13 years old and I'm in the play Say What.
Hi, my name is Protoy and I'm also in the play for Say What, and I'm 17 years old.
So when did you learn to speak Bengali, and how does this affect your attitude and understanding of Bengali drama?
I started to speak Bengali when I started to talk. I started to speak Bengali when I started to talk.
I think I started to speak Bengali at a very young age, and I think that's mostly because the family around me really encouraged me to do that. And I think one of my main driving points was that I see a lot of people who can't really communicate with their family in the same way because they don't have that connection with their mother tongue. For example, my grandfather, I have friends and cousins who aren't that great at Bengali and they can't communicate that well with their family. And I think for us as Bengalis with such a rich cultural heritage, it is really important to keep in touch with our language because it ties us to our roots and it connects us to family all over the world.
Do you think that understanding Bengali and being able to speak it, do you think it has an effect of your understanding of Bengali drama?
Definitely. I think it's a really significant point in maintaining your culture. And I think having these opportunities to participate in Bengali drama, it makes you see the world as it's a lot bigger than just the UK. And it's almost as if we get a piece of India or a piece of the Indian subcontinent here with us in the UK.
And I think we can agree that without language, you can't really engross with your culture, right?
Yeah, I agree. So yeah. Well, I've been in Bengali drama since I was very young, as my family. Most of my family have been in media, such as drama, like my father's father. He was a filmmaker in Bangladesh. And my mother, she used to do stage dramas, and to this day she still does stage dramas. And I've just been born into it, really. I think my first play was when I was like a month old.
Really?
Yeah, that was my first play.
And also the fact that we actually learned English before we learned English after we spoke Bengali because we've been surrounded by so many great Bengali people that it's just
being in a Bengali household.
Yeah,
really.
and it's helped us communicate with like our elders and Yeah.
And you don't really learn your mother tongue, it just kind of flows into your...
I believe so.
Well,
Yeah.
It's like,
It's just a part of you.
yeah, it's like remembering something you know before. Like, almost, because you hear it when you're not, like, processing language in the same way. And I think because of that, yeah, you just
Yeah.
slip into it, I think,
Yeah.
which is something that, yeah, gives you a bit more depth, doesn't it?
And to what extent has Bengali drama influenced or added to your identity? And how's it affected your personality?
I think it's made me more of a rounded person, as in I can see myself as a British citizen, but I can also now confidently say that I'm Bengali. I'm a Bengali speaker, and I participate in cultural events as well. And I'm not shy about that. You know, we've got so many great people around us who encourage us as, you know, the youth generation to be proud of everything that's been left behind and to keep creating things on that platform.
And how much do you enjoy doing Bengali drama?
I quite enjoy it actually because it's actually a part of me as
Yeah.
growing up, obviously, like I've just said before. But yeah, I mean, Bengali drama has helped me develop different. It's increased my creativity, I believe.
Yeah, and our drama, Say What, is kind of about how the generations have like changed through culture and not our traditions, but it's how we've
The
changed
oppression.
in our language and and everything that
A lot of Bengali dramas cover a lot of points that sometimes aren't even spoke of in society nowadays because of the reactions you will get. But
Yeah.
Bengali drama now, it's become such a big thing, is that you can talk about those problems through drama now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no other way of doing it. Excuse me, I mean, I might be wrong, but that's what I believe in anyway.
I think, in my opinion, Bengali is such a rich language. I mean, it's because of Bengali that we have International Language Day, you know,